So-called white man broke more than the 50 peace treaties. Every treaty that he made with the so-called Native Americans, which are the Gadites from the tribe of Gad, the Hebrews, every peace treaty the so-called white man made with those Native Americans, Gadite Indians, he broke every last one of those peace treaties. And you know what the Native Americans said about the so-called white man? Okay, about the British settlers, the Puritans, during the 1620s. They said that the so-called white man spoke with a forked tongue, man. That he's a forked tongue, he's a forked tongue creature, man. That he speaks with a forked tongue. In his mouth is deceit and lies. His lies are like poison. And that's why when you look at the NASA logo, it's a depiction of a snake tongue, man, a forked tongue. Because there's nothing in NASA that's the truth. NASA, let me bring out the history of NASA, man. All right? The history of NASA. NASA stands for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. National Aeronautics and Space Administration. NASA was started in 1958 as a part of the United States government. NASA is in charge of the United States science and technology that has to do with airplanes or space. The father of NASA, which is Warner Von Braun, look him up, Warner Von Braun, the father of NASA, he had Psalms verse, the father of NASA, which is Warner Von Braun, he had Psalms, the 19th chapter, verse 1, placed on his tombstone, man. Yes, the founding father of NASA, which is Warner Von Braun, had Psalms 19th chapter, verse 1, placed on his tombstone. This is what Psalms 19:1 reads. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. So this devil knew that the Most High put an invisible molten glass in the sky, man, that we are surrounded by a dome. This devil knew that, man. And he had that put on his headstone, man. And NASA, by the way, is a private corporation, man. A private corporation. that's owned by Queen Elizabeth, Great Britain. It's a secret corporation, man, that's owned by Queen Elizabeth, because you know the three reigns of power. You know the three reigns of power, which is called the Empire of the City. I want to believe it's called the Empire of the City. The three reigns of power. The three reigns of power of the Illuminati, how they control the world. It's called the Empire of the City. They control the world through finance, religion, and military occupation. Military occupation is dealing with DC, which is a jurisdiction. It's not even a damn state. Okay? Then the financial branch is dealing with London, Queen Elizabeth, which also is supported by NASA. Okay? And then you have the religious branch, which is the Vatican, man, which is the Jesuit gang, okay, that controls you through religion, man. And those three reigns of power, that's how the Illuminati control the masses of people, through those three reigns of power. But I wanted to bring out Britain, okay, I think, which is London, the capital of Britain, which is London, I want to say. That's Queen Elizabeth, that's over the NASA Corporation, man. That's over the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. So if that's ran by the 13 Illuminati banking families, guess what, man? They telling you a bunch of damn lies, man. That's why when you look within that NASA logo, it has that fart tongue, it has that snake tongue. Because nothing out of this damn devil's mouth is the truth. Okay? This is St. John 8 and the 44th verse. St. John 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil. This is what Yahweh shall say to those wicked ass Jews. Ye are your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye would do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of it. Because they're talking about the so-called white man in the beginning of time, which was also the serpent. He also was Cain, and he became reincarnated as Esau. Said, you are your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you would do. He was a murderer from the beginning, because Cain killed Abel in the beginning, man, in the Garden of Eden. That's St. John 8:44. So Yahweh said that this damn devil, when he opens his mouth up, that there's no truth in him, and when he speaks a lie, he speaketh of his own. He makes up lies to deceive the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And I'm going to tell you the most damn lying corporation of all time is NASA, man, which is NASA. That's why they put that snake tongue depiction in that logo.
And in case there are any conspiracy theorists out there, how would you prove to us that you're in zero gravity?
damn devil says is lies, falsehood, and deceit. You can even look up NASA in the Hebrew, which is Hebrew 53:77, which is Nasha. The only difference is the H. It's N-A-S-H-A, which is Nasha. Hebrew 53:77 is Nasa. And it means to deceive and beguile, man. The forecast tongue Edomites, these so-called white men. We don't need no damn National Aeronautics and Space Administration. They didn't have that back in the ancient world. Did they have NASA when Yahweh walked the earth? Huh? Did they have NASA when Moses walked the earth? Huh? We don't need no damn NASA. NASA was set up to deceive various masses of people, man. To get you to believe that there's a damn space, that there's damn planets, and that there's clusters to sit. To get you to believe that. To get you to believe that there's space shuttles, that there's life on other planets, that they have traveled to Mars and all this. There's no planets, man. The Bible never spoke of planets. The Bible only speaks of sun, moon, and stars. So there's no space. That's a damn lie. Because the so-called white man can't break through this invisible glass barrier, man. So NASA is bullshit. Okay? And it was established by Edomites. So that should tell you, man. I was thinking about Pinocchio, man. You know how the so-called white man, he tells lies all the damn time. Okay? We all know you the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. But Pinocchio is a wooden puppet, man. Okay? Everybody know Pinocchio. He's a wooden puppet. Who at the end of the story, he comes alive as a real boy. And at one point of the story, Pinocchio's nose grows longer and longer when he tells lies. Why do you think the so-called white man was created with a thin, narrow, long-ass nose, man? Because it says Pinocchio's nose grows longer when he tells lies. People sometimes mention the idea of someone's nose growing longer to mean that someone is lying. So when the Most High created the so-called white man, the Edomites, when he created you so-called white people, he made your nose long as hell, man. He made it thin and long as hell. But take a look at the Negroes, the Spanish, the Native American nose. They got broad, wide noses. Our nose ain't long. Because we ain't the one that was created with no goddamn lying spirit, man. That's why all you so-called white people, you got thin-ass, long-ass noses. Because you all is in reference to Pinocchio, man. And that's why we can't believe nothing that comes from this devil's mouth. He lied about one thing, he lied about all other things. So we don't need no damn NASA. Okay? Revelation 12:9. And the dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceives the whole world. He was cast out into earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Revelation 12:9 tells you that this great dragon, what great dragon? If you skip up to the out of Revelation 12, you skip up to the third verse, it says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven. Behold, the great red dragon. So when you go back to Revelation 12:9, we already know that's the red dragon pursuant to Revelation 12:3. Revelation 12:9 says the great dragon. Revelation 12:3 says the great red dragon. So the dragon is damn red. And you so-called white people is a derivative of red, man. You're not white. You're not Caucasian. You're not European. You are a derivative of red, man. So the great red dragon is a so-called white man with that long-ass nose. That's in reference to Pinocchio that lies on a daily basis. How do we know the red dragon, pursuing the Revelation 12:3, is talking about you so-called white people? Well, go to Genesis 25:25. It tells you that Esau came out red all over. Who was Esau, the progenitor of the so-called white people today, whose name was changed from Esau to Edom? So Revelation 12:9 speaks of the great dragon that was cast out, the old serpent called the devil. When you break down devil in the Greek, devil means diabolos, which simply means deceiver. Okay? So who has been deceiving you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans? You Europeans, man, so-called. And it said devil and Satan, because the so-called white man, he mimics the works of Satan, man. He's the physical counterpart of Satan. He has nothing to offer but lies, falsehood, and deceit. And it says, which deceiveth the whole world. The only way you can deceive the whole world is with lies, falsehood, and deceit. The biggest tool is television. Lying in the school districts, the educational institutions, telling everyone that the earth is three-dimensional, that is planets and galaxies and clusters in space, when no one has ever went to space. Made up that lie in the year 1969 concerning July that Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. Lying falsehood in the seat, man. Revelation 12 and 9. It said that old devil, which is Satan, which is the great dragon, he deceived the whole world, man. The whole world. All right. So dealing with airplanes, because it said when you look into NASA, it says that they basically support science and technology that has to do with airplanes. When you look at an airplane, right? Let's look at the definition of plane first. P-L-A-N-E, plane. A plane is a flat surface on which a straight line joining any 2 points on it wholly lie. So the definition 2 for plane, it's a completely level of flatness, a flat level. So why you think they call them airplanes? Because a plane is a flat surface, it's 2-dimensional. So airplanes fly over flat surfaces that's 2-dimensional. That's why that UN logo has a flat earth depiction, because an airplane flies over a plane that's 2-dimensional. A globe is not 2-dimensional. A globe is not a plane, it's a spirit. So a 2-dimensional plane is flat surface, man, proving that the earth is flat. That's why you have these devices such as airplanes. They fly over flat 2-dimensional surfaces. What is a circle? Once again, a circle is a round plane. So a circle is a round plane. It ain't three-dimensional. So Isaiah 40:22 says, "It's he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, he's sitting upon a round plane." What is this plane? A plane, P-A-P-L-A-N-E, is two-dimensional. It's not three-dimensional, man. Okay? That's why it's called airplanes. They fly over flat surfaces, not three-dimensional surfaces, man. So once again, the so-called white man's lied through this NASA institution and have deceived you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans and believe in this bullshit. All right? We're going to bring out Ezekiel dealing with this flat earth theory, man. Ezekiel 1:22. And the likeness of the firmament upon the heads of the living creature was as the color of the terrible crystal stretched forth over their heads above. So it tells you about the firmament in Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 22, the firmament. Dealing with Genesis chapter 1 when the Most High laid the firmament. It says the firmament in Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 22, the firmament upon the heads of the living creature was as the color of the terrible crystal. Because it's an invisible crystal, man. It's like a dome, okay? So the earth is not circular, man. The earth is not a three-dimensional plane. They lied. NASA lied, man. Got you believing that the earth is three-dimensional, that the earth spins on an axis. That's bull, man. Because you had scientists in Europe that shot nuclear missiles from Earth's surface vertically in the sky to see what would happen, man. They hit the invisible molten glass. So you can't travel from the west coast of California and end up in Indonesia. You can't do that, man. All right, because the earth is not three-dimensional. You have to travel within a distance, and then you have to make angles when you travel, because the earth is surrounded by ice barrier. That's why they have Antarctica in the south, and then they have Antarctica in the south, the South Pole, and then they have the Arctic Circle, man, in the north. So why you got the Arctic and Antarctica in the north and the south? Because the earth is surrounded by ice barrier, man.
Much more. There is no way for me to prepare you for the truth.
What? Right before your surgery, I asked if you had packed your cell phone, and you said, which one?
When? Skylar, I was medicated. I mean, I could have said the world was flat.
You know what I think? I think you accidentally told the truth.
1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet.
Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Big surprise, yeah. It's cold out here.
Yeah, it is. It's like the South Pole.
It's like the deep South Pole, if there was one. There isn't, though.
Thanks for locking me in my door.
Oh, you put them rats in my locker, man.
I thought it would put things in perspective for you.
No, Kay, it's actually kind of sad, man. Really, we need to let them out of there. I mean, they need to know the world is bigger than that.
Still a rookie.
Wow.
Douglas.
Yeah,
Look, I can explain.
I know the truth.
Where are you?
You could call it the end of the world.
What would you do? What would any of you be willing to do?
Would you brave the weird and haunted shores at world's end?
There. Those mountains. That's it.
Do you see what's out there?
Yes.
If you tell me we'll make it, I'll believe you.
We'll make it. We have to.
Welcome.
No, I just want to stand on top of the wall and piss off the edge of the world.
But remember, Nick, you were the one who came looking for me.
So you might want to ask yourself, did I find what I was looking for?